Carlo Koliakovo pulling off the boards, fires it into the pile. Seidenberg with the block as he mucked against Couturier. Bartkowski sends Voracek for a ride. Spooner a touch pass for Lucic, doesn't get much on it. Koliakovo blocks it, and the long shot, and Rask makes the save.
Bergeron, one of the best examples in the league.
You know, you go back to that Bill Belichick mic'd up moment where he says it's about situations. It's about situations. Here's a tip in front. Couturier on the doorstep, and Rask makes the stop. Sean Couturier has been hot of late. Hamilton with a knockdown on the near side. Bellemare confronts him. Bergeron tries to toss it low. Spooner chips to Bergeron. He wins it away from Giroux. Hamilton to Chara. The wrist shot scores! Bergeron coming across the slot, providing traffic. The puck changes direction on its way past Steve Mason. And the Bruins, for the first time in their last 15 power plays when tied over 7+ games at home, have scored a power play goal to take the lead.
And more importantly, Jack, it's about that playoff intensity that you're looking for. And a good example is Dougie Hamilton right off the faceoff. Look at that reaction from that right point position. A good drive to the hash mark. Hand-eye coordination. Take a chance to keep the puck in the offensive zone. That's a heads-up play. And here's more intensity. And you called it. Bergeron winning a battle, body position, protect the puck. And if you have the support, all you got to do is bounce the puck, maybe about.
McQuaid offers resistance. Soderberg off McQuaid, dribbles it to Pye, the shot, knocked down in front. Talbot squibs it just wide as Mason dives back to get a piece of the puck and keep it from becoming 2-0. Oh, an executive desk toy hit. McQuaid and Voracek slamming into one another. And now Ronaldo goes in. He draws it wide, tosses it across the goal mouth. Eriksson takes a hit. The hit on Andrew McDonald. Eriksson to Kelly, the one-timer, and a save by Mason.
McQuaid has Marchand's stick, Jack, a left-handed blade. He's right-handed. That's difficult to handle the puck. Mark Streit.
Philadelphia trying to take advantage. Rask makes a save on Simmons. Streit bats it toward goal, and Tuukka Rask gets the glove down on it. Campbell up the boards. Braden Shen tries to keep the puck alive for Philadelphia, and Seidenberg has to go behind Rask to pick it up. Pye gets sandwiched on the far side. Braden Shen from one side and Umberger from the other. And Pye was peanut butter. Couturier nudges it past. Couturier leaves it behind for Raffle. Raffle on the backhand tries to go forehand, and Rask denies him. Here's Luke Schenn teeing it up. The rocket goes into the crowd. Simmons rescues it back to Andrew McDonald. Saved by Rask, and the puck squirts to the far side. Sizzles it around. Bergeron tips the puck loose to Spooner to Hamilton. He bunts it back to Spooner to Bergeron. The bumper pass to Hamilton to Krug. Good puck movement. Eriksson trying the backup tip on the doorstep. Bergeron over to Spooner. You see the triangles forming all over the place. Bergeron the tip and a save by Mason. But Braden Shen winning the puck to the corner. Mark Streit fresh out of the penalty bench. Lucic intercepts, sends it in front. Pastrnak saved by Mason. Looking cross ice. It deflects back to Seidenberg to Marchand. Marchand's shot dribbles off a leg and through the goal mouth. Bartkowski in front of the Zamboni doors against Ryan White. Now Marchand protects the puck against Streit. Whips it around on the forehand, and Mason makes another stop.
Aerial pass to the glove.
Post pattern. Voracek and Chara in the corner. Chara throws Voracek into the glass. Ronaldo chips to Voracek to Luke Schenn. The wrist shot, glove saved by Rask. Power play assists this season. And Claude Giroux, the guy who's just shoveled it low, also has 20. Voracek has 17. Streit. Giroux, the wrist shot. Here's Voracek. The shot scores! Philadelphia ties it on the power play. And Bartkowski, for the third consecutive time, has to make the so-called skate of shame from the penalty bench to the team bench.
Yeah, and you got to feel bad for Bartkowski because, you know, it was a questionable tripping call, but a good bounce for the Flyers. You know, it's just a simple umbrella out high. Giroux takes a shot. The Bruins do a good job of knocking the puck down, but it gets...
Chara's pass does not connect with Riley Smith. No icing.
Good call.
Yeah, Nick Schultz could have had it, and he tried to bleed a icing call out of it. This deflects. Bergeron to Smith, the shot saved Mason. Marchand scooting around the net, can't tuck it past Giroux, who got his skates in the way. Voracek runs into Riley Smith, gives back to Luke Schenn. He dekes around Marchand and bounces one into McQuaid's corner. McQuaid, the backhand to Krug. Quick touch pass to Bergeron, and the Bruins are in transition. Marchand to Bergeron to Marchand. Marchand's shot saved by Mason, and he sprays the rebound to the far side, but Riley Smith is there. To Hamilton, he mishandles the puck. Hamilton clamps down on Michael Raffl. Chara waves at it, gets it back center circle. Campbell back to Chara, to the attacking line to Paille, redirects it. Mason near the goal line, turns it away from Talbot. Talbot steals. Campbell's shot goes off a skate and trickles wide. Bergeron, Hamilton against Bellemare, swivels it back to Bergeron to Krug, top of the circle, the tap low. Krug's shot off Hamilton's feed, and Mason makes the stop with 35 seconds to go in the second. Seidenberg up in front of the open door in front of the penalty or the Philadelphia bench. Ryan White off the glass, around for R.J. Umberger, slips it back to Strike, the quick release, saved by Rask off the deflection. Pastrnak nudges the puck ahead for Lucic. They won a couple of cups and stymied what could have been a Bruins dynasty. Pastrnak in front for Lucic, the redirection, and Mason makes a great save. Pastrnak drills one in a blocker stop by Mason, although it was going wide. Some dicey moments for the Bruins as Philadelphia gets a scramble in front of Rask.
Yeah, those lively backboards, when those shots have a lot on it, come off those boards, funny things can happen.
Riley Smith, the shot, and a save by Mason. The goaltenders in a stare down here in the third period with about 12 minutes to go. Krug with Braden Schenn on him. McQuaid spins it around quickly to Pastrnak. Kaliakovo pinches forward. Spooner knocks the puck through center, but McDonald retrieves for Philadelphia. Lucic on him. McDonald coughs it up. Spooner's drive. Here's Bartkowski going all the way to the corner. Chara swoops back after the puck, gives to Kelly. Kelly draws Couturier, cross corner. Delzato and Soderberg on the end boards. Delzato gives it away to Hamilton in front. Kelly nudging it loose. Schultz strides into one that drills off a couple of legs, might hit his teammate Bellemare. Schultz, the wrist shot this time through Raskinen. The puck had eyes. If it's Nick Schultz's goal, it's his first in 14 games, and the Flyers lead 2-1 with 4.5 to go.
Well, Jack, you just can't make mistakes in a 1-1 game when you need points badly. Dougie Hamilton makes a nice play along the wall to free this puck up, and he's thinking offense. He's jumping into the play. But Gregory Campbell decides, I'm going to chip this puck in, but he doesn't gain the red line now. It's a defensive zone faceoff. Philly wins the draw. They work it back to the point. It's a simple wrist shot with some traffic. Rask gets a piece.
Pass Smith, tries the forehand side. Gets through Torrey Krug, keeping the puck forward to the hash marks. Here's Claude Giroux. One way and then the other. Voracek, the puck's in, but no goal. Referee Dan O'Halloran emphatically waving it off.
Line. A neat little backhand pass from Giroux and the net drive by Voracek. And
there's no goal in the play. We have incidental contact with the goaltender. There's no goal.
Into the circle, Marchand, the bumper on that side. Krug over to Hamilton, to Bergeron near the goal line. Bergeron to Spooner, the shot bounces up and trickles past the post. Mason lost sight of it as it hit Delzato and went through the goal mouth. Giroux trying to bull it forward, but it comes to Hamilton. The wrist shot scores! Dougie Hamilton gets out of the doghouse! Brad Marchand created traffic in front, and the Bruins tie it with 15 seconds to go.
Oh, what a configuration. And this is good coaching right here, Jack. The formation that the Bruins use off this draw. Double barrel action right. Marchand and Eriksson. Marchand's going to go deep in case the faceoff's won by Giroux. Eriksson's going to move in if the puck's up for grabs right behind Bergeron. Eriksson's able to get it, work it back to the point. The wrist shot by Hamilton, and it looks like Marchand gets a piece of it. And you can see Mason saying, hey, that was deflected with a high stick. He was looking for some...
Final 10 seconds here. It's off Schenn, off the linesman's legs, and the Bruins salvage at least a point. Listen. Away from Lucic. Pastrnak in good position. Bruins in transition. 3-on-2. Spooner to Lucic. The shot. Rebound up the slot. Voracek's on the ice. It's 3-on-1 the other way. Bellemare with Luke Schenn and Voracek. Luke Schenn to Bellemare. Saved by Rask. They never got the puck to Voracek. Eriksson past the hash marks. Under pressure from Streit. Streit gets it to Voracek. He's got a breakaway with the game on his stick. He dekes and slides it just past the glove side post. I don't think it was the shot he wanted. Couturier over the spoked B. Spooner swipes the puck loose. Max Talbot chips ahead from Marchand. Tries to deke inside the backhand. Scores! Brad Marchand! And the Bruins pull it out in overtime. 3-2. The tying goal and the winning goal for Brad Marchand.
Well, some interesting combinations by Claude Julien. He had Talbot out there with Bergeron. And then when they make the line change, you got to come back with a different combination because Talbot had been out there with Bergeron. When the line change occurs, it's Spooner that jumps on the ice, and he's out there with Marchand.